Good day, everyone. Today we're gonna continue our discussion about IoT. And today's lecture is Everything Needs to Be Secured in IoT. We're gonna start off types of data. Have you asked yourself, did data really change? Well, technically, no. Data generated by computers and digital devices is still groups of ones and zeros. That has not changed. What changed is quantity, value, priority, and immediacy of generated data. Historically, companies would have access to our information gathered from forms, spreadsheets, applications, credit card, and other types files. Much of the information was stored and analyzed as the little data. Sensitive data was still collected, stored, and analyzed, but historically, hackers were more interested in hacking into the system to obtain corporate or government secrets. Now, have you ever asked yourself who wants our data? There are two types of people that wants our data. There are the good guys and there are the bad guys. We're gonna start about the good guys. Legitimate companies have agreement in places that given them the permission to use the collected data about you for purposes of improvement their business. Remember those terms and condition or terms of services and agreement document that we say yes to but do not usually read. The next time that you are presented with one, take the time and read through it. The content might surprise you. The bad guys, other hackers called black hats hackers, wants to access to collected data for many nefarious reasons: to sell information to a third party, to modify the data or disable functionality on a device, to disturb or to damage the image of a legitimate company, to access devices, web pages and data, to create political unrest or to make a political statement, to access users' ID and password, to steal their identities, and also to blackmail them, to access data to commit a crime, to hack into the system to prove that they can do it, and a lot of things. Some security practices. We have the physical security and the software security. We'll start with the software practices. There are some practices that you will do it to secure your device. One of them to perform risk assessment, create security policy, physical security measures, perform and test backups, maintain security patches and updates, employ access control. And the physical security is today's data centers stored vast quantity of sensitive businesses critical information. Therefore, physical security is an operational priority. Physical security not only protects access to the premises but also protects people and equipment. For example, fire alarms, sprinklers, and etc. Physical security within the data center can be divided into two areas: outside and inside. Outside parameters. They can include premises security, officers, fences, gates, continuous video surveillance, and security breach alarms. Inside perimeter security, they can include continuous video surveillance, electronic motion detector, security traps, and biometric access and exit sensors. Safe Wi-Fi usage. Wireless networks are popular in all types of sizes of businesses because they are easy to set up and convenient to use. For employees and guests, the company needs to deliver a wireless experience that enables mobility and security. Public hotspots. When you are away from home, public Wi-Fi hotspots allow you to access your online information and surf the internet. Common activities on public Wi-Fi included logging into a personal email, and entering personally identifiable information. Safety rules to follow if you are using public unsecure Wi-Fi hotspot. Do not access or send a sensitive personal information over a public wireless network. Verify whether your computer is configured with the file media sharing and that is require user authentication with encryption. That will lead you to setting up a VPN on your smartphone. A VPN is a secure network using an encrypted internet connection that acts as a secure tunnel for your data. It can be created over the public internet connection to enable users to hide their identity when they are using the internet. You should use a VPN services when you connected to the Wi-Fi network that it's not your own. It prevents other on the public network from to spy on your web uses when you are using an unsecure website communication. Many businesses require VPN access into their internet network if employees are working remotely or are mobile. The employees will be provided with the VPN client as well as users ID password information. That was all. Thank you.